Hi folks, welcome to your mwis Friday Planner in association with Ellis Brigham. We've got high pressure extending across the country as we go into this weekend, so Saturday is looking a good day and Sunday not too bad either, but a few showers will be around. We're starting to draw in a chillier airflow from the north once more by this stage, and that cool pattern with some areas of showers will continue into next week. The wind speeds will vary from day to day. Let's dive in and have a look at the freezing level chart. Now, not one that we really want to see at the back end of May, but it's relevant for a few days ahead as a chilly northerly airflow is going to be around. For Saturday, this is first thing in the morning, the date and time on the bottom of the screen. We've got a freezing level between around 1,000 metres and 1,200 metres across much of northern Scotland. The northernmost Munro is then near or even just below freezing point in the morning. That level will rise a touch as we go through the day, but it comes down again as we go overnight into Sunday as chillier air extends further southwards, and first thing Sunday morning even close to freezing point across the higher tops in the Lake District, the Cheviots, and across the high tops of much of the Highlands. Again, the freezing level will rise a bit through the daytime, but you'll stay near to zero on the higher Munros across northern Scotland. Even around the Ben Nevis Plateau, I suspect you'll be close to freezing point. Onwards into the early part of the next week, and you can see how that freezing level staying around 1,200 metres or so into Monday, and it will be a familiar tale into Tuesday and Wednesday, rising a little bit nearer to maybe 1,400 metres, so just above freezing point to most of the higher Scottish tops by this stage, but still a little bit on the cool side as we go into the start of June. The weather maps look like this. Here is Saturday and not much to see. It's a fine day. High pressure is built just to the west of us. We have some sunshine, some cloud just filling in during the daytime, and a low risk of an isolated shower. The wind still taking the edge off the temperatures, so just expect it to feel rather cool exposed on the high tops, but speeds not particularly strong. The strongest of the winds around the Cairngorms, maybe locally even as strong as 25 or 30 miles per hour on the high tops at times. Lower speeds elsewhere. For Sunday, the high has just moved a little bit further to the northwest, and that allows the northerly wind to strengthen, so really taking the edge off those temperatures, feeling sub-zero across the higher mountains through the day. Some greater amounts of cloud will be in the story, and a few showers as well. Those coming down from the north in Scotland, a few popping up during the daytime further southwards across England and Wales. Quite hit and miss, and many of them light, but the odd heavy one possible, and there may be some soft hail mixed in and over the tops in the Highlands, bit of snow on the highest summits. Most of the lowest of the cloud is across northern mountains in Scotland, good cloud breaks toward the south and west of the Highlands, and fairly elevated cloud bases for England and Wales may just cap the highest tops occasionally. It becomes quite a complicated story into early next week as a shallow zone of low pressure just drifts down from the north, and a weak front is tied in amongst that, and generally it's a story of showers. Fairly cloudy skies, some brighter spells in there occasionally, cloud bases at lowest across more northern and northeastern facing hills, breaks further south and west, but rather overcast skies I suspect for many places. Not huge amounts of rain around, but the odd heavy shower can't be ruled out, and again some hail and some snow across the highest mountains, especially in Scotland, maybe even temporarily on the highest summits elsewhere. Where these showers do form, there's not too much wind around, so they will drift around slowly, so you could catch some of these for a little while. That will be a familiar theme into Tuesday. Now, really uncertain with absolute local detail, but expect a scattering of showers. Some of these around early in the day, others breaking out during the daytime. Some places may well escape substantially dry for a good part of the day. And again, not too much wind, so where the showers exist, they'll drift around quite slowly. So quite variable in terms of whether you get a very good day with some good cloud breaks and occasional sunshine, or whether you just get a few hours where showers are over the top of you. Temperatures then are still on the cool side. There's not too much more detail we can get out of the forecast at this stage into midweek. A slack area of low pressure is still over us, with that idea of scattered showers. Again, the odd heavy one possible, but also some decent dry and bright spells in there. Rather cloudy skies, and that cloud may be just capping some of the higher mountains quite frequently. Again, there will be some variations from place to place. I would suggest the best description of the forecast into midweek is not particularly bad, but do just expect those showers to be around in places, and again those local variations. To run the sequence on the big picture late in the week, we see a zone of low pressure with more active weather systems just around France. Now that stays away to the south. It may graze the far south of England, but it looks as though it avoids most of our mountain areas, and we're still just left with that idea of some showers and a wind flow trying to come around from the northwest. Some sunny spells in there, but again the odd heavy shower will break out, and some of those clustering together in places. The wind may just strengthen for a time. Now as we head through toward next weekend, and we're already in the bank holiday period here, the theory of high pressure lying just to the west of us is one that we're looking at, and that attempting to build. How soon and how well, really up for question on the models at this stage, but indications favouring that high just slowly encroaching in to give fewer showers and drier conditions returning again into next weekend. But with the airflow still coming around from the northwest, I still don't expect temperatures will be particularly special. We'll watch how that develops. Much uncertainty, as you can imagine, a week away. This, finally, just a quick glance at how the models see things a bit further into June. That's the week as a whole from the 6th to the 13th. And that high that starts to build out to the west is likely to be in the story as we go further forwards. And a bit like the current time, crucial as to how close it gets to Britain and how near the low that's around Scandinavia is. In terms of whether showers still get into the forecast. It looks as though there is some fair weather in there, but just that chance of some mixed days as well. And the airflow's still trying to come around that high a little bit more from the west or the northwest. So temperatures may still be pegged back a little bit and nothing exceptionally warm as we head further into early June. You can check all your local details for the next 3 days on our website. That is your Friday planner in association with Ellis Brigham. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.